My name is Frances Olson. I'm a Doyon shareholder from Birch Creek, and I'm a Geologic support intern this summer, and I work in the lands department. And what I do is I work on fossil preservation, regional geographic summaries, and core analysis. And what makes my position a little bit unique at this point is that I have a dual internship with Doyon and Hillcorp, which also gives me experience in petroleum geology. So I'm currently a senior at UAF, and I study geology with a minor in paleontology. And I am on my last year, and then I hope to go out in the field and play with rocks. This summer I'm also getting to work at the Doyon core shed, and it's just the accumulated core that Doyon region has accumulated over the past 30 odd years, and it's a bit of a mess right now, but with a little bit of sorting in TLC, we should be able to sort it by region and then possibly put into subsections of rock type. So anyone, if we're ever interested in something in that area, we'll be able to say, hey, I want to know what's in that section, and we'll be able to just go over and find it. I'm working with Doyon and Hillcorp both and the Yukon Flats, and I am looking at the core that they've taken over the years from around the area, and I'm just trying to find out what's there. And what makes core interesting is that you're just drilling basically a long hole, and it just gives you a snapshot of what's going on underground. And you want to look at what type of rock it is. Are there fossils in this rock? Is there any structural damage to it? And that will tell us how it got there, maybe, what it is and where it is, and then that might give us an idea of what's going on in the actual area. The opportunity to work with Doyon this summer has been fun, and it's also important because geology tells us a lot of things, and it applies to more than just mining and gas and oil drilling. It also involves hydrology, where it's safe to build, are there fossils there, is there permafrost under there? And it'll also tell us, based on what we know of, it can help us predict earthquakes, and if earthquakes are happening, what is going to happen to the ground in that area. I've noticed that in a lot of areas, landslides happen, or there are great big cracks in the road. And geology helps with that. Geology also tells us what was there in the past, and quite often what we're looking for is fossils, such as animal fossils like mammoth tusks or dinosaur or human remains. And then there's plants, and what type of plants, if we can find out what it is, be it pollen, leaves, or twigs, that'll tell us a lot of what was there. And human cultural remains are also important. Doyon land requires a lot of management because it is over 12.5 million acres, and the continuing understanding of the geologic setting of the interior will help us move forward to help communities and shareholders.